Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Minnesota Vikings. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 20.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Tennessee.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Rodgers to throw once more. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dmn8 Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mariota. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Pressure too great, and he start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a rushing lead. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
First down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Rodgers. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Rodgers again now. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14, Vikings nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big connection on that one. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. It's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
5-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
The 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota, it comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. The gun, Mariota. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Jack Fox in punt formation.
Here's Jack Fox now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Trying to lay one up, and this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Dmn8 Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Titans 35, Vikings 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now Mariota. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He finds Becker complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mariota will get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air again, Mariota. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Mariota again. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
He was brought down by...
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Mariota to throw it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
A first down throw for Mariota. He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Richardson.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
It is good.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And the time he kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
To Quez Watkins. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
To throw Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Minnesota Vikings.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Third and short yardage, Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they get 14 there. First down, Vikings. From the red zone now, Mariota looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Mariota. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. It is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Rodgers got a man and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to number 84.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Titans first down.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a quick slant as the throw is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And the Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On second and 12.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mariota now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Dancing to his left. They will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through.